Hello YouTube, Freddy Cardona here. Welcome back to another exciting game in this full season playthrough. I am playing as the New York Yankees. Full disclosure, I am a Mets fan, and I am playing a New York Mets sim for myself. And when I started this channel, I didn't want to start another Mets sim since I was already a couple of months in. So I said the next best thing is the other New York Yankee, the other New York team here in the metropolitan area. And I chose them because I am familiar with the names, being from this area. I am familiar with the players on that team. And when I play these games, I don't have a dog in the fight. So I enjoy the games a little more, regardless of who wins. My preference, of course, for this sim is for the Yankees to make the playoffs and win the World Series. So there you have it. Another game, game 39. We're going to be playing the Athletics, as you can see here. You can see the standings thus far. And I'm trying to give a tip every time I upload a video, for those that may not be too familiar with out-of-the-park baseball. So in this tip, I'm going to show you where you can create your own baseball park, your own stadium. And I believe it's this tab, Game, and you click on Ballpark Construction Kit. Click on that bad boy, and this gives you all the information and gives you the choices and options. So here you have welcome to the 3D ballpark construction kit. In the first step, you can choose the basic shape of your ballpark, select between a major or minor league ballpark, and also choose between several field textures. So you have several. Let's say you want to do a minor league ballpark. You get something like this. For laughs and giggles, let's go to major league ballpark. Select, let's see, shape 1. Wait, I don't see anything. Shape 2. Shape 3. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't show you. Am I doing something wrong? Shape 5. Load ballpark model. Park models. No, we don't want to save it. No. Cancel. Oh, wait. What's this? London. Oh, so there's several here that are already saved. So you can save Major League Baseball Field of Dreams. Let me try that, see how that looks. That's the Field of Dreams ballpark. Oh, I see what I see. Hold on. Shape 1, load ballpark model. Oh, you got to save it. Save the ballpark. Park, it's now available to be, you can assign a team. Oh, okay. So shape 1. Let me load that. The stadium, I think it's this one. Right? Yeah, because I did it here. I load it, see what it looks like. Oh, wait, we want Major League Ballpark. Does it give you a chance to name it? Select the field texture. I don't like that you can't. Oh, there. Yeah, you can see that. Select that closed roof, dome, no roof, open roof. Let's do open roof. Select ballpark shape. Shape 2. Camera rotation. Let me save that and see how that looks. I guess is that. Load. I'll need to play with this a little bit more, but yeah, you can create your own ballpark there. So return to OOTP, and let's get this game, this very exciting game, going against the A's. And before I do that, I just want to let you see the history of the last few games. We won against the Athletics 10-4. So we got to win one more game to win this series. So let's get into this game. Got the baseball player size normal. Good. All right, we're going to start the game. So the A's defense is Ruiz in left, Blade in center, Butler in right, Rooker at first, Muncy short in second, Schumann shortstop, Gio Urshela third base, Spence is pitching, and the Langoliers is catching. The first batter for the Yankees will be Chisholm Jr. Jazz Chisholm Jr. We're here at Sutter Health Park. Suter Health Park. Suter, I hardly know her. First pitch, we're underway. And that's a strikeout. One man away. Jason Dominguez. Want to welcome back the viewers. Struck out, looking three. That was a 3-2 pitch. Yeah, I want to welcome everybody back and thanking you so much for supporting the channel by liking the video, by viewing the video, subscribing to the channel. Here's Cody Bellinger, and that retires the side. Going to the bottom of the first. Steroid Ruiz. Struck him out. One away. Next up is Lawrence Butler. Here's the pitch. Schmidt is pitching, by the way. He pitched a good game last time up, and I think he was the player of the game, actually. He just struck out, too. Here's Nicholas Kurtz. He struck out the side. 1, 2, 3 goes the Athletics. All rise. Here comes the judge. Fly ball to right. And that one made it over the wall. Touch 'em all, Aaron. You've just gone yard, and the Yankees take the early lead 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldilocks. Goldilocks walks on the 3-2 pitch. Here's Austin Wells. Slight pop up there to center. In to get it was Blade. Anthony Volpe, one man away. Runner goes. A dribbler in front of the catcher. He's safe. Paul Goldschmidt to second. Anthony Volpe is at the plate. Or Anthony Volpe is at first. At first base plate. Here's Trent Grisham. Don't call me Junior. First and second. One man away. He struck him out. That was an 0-2 pitch. 2 men away. Here's Cabrera. Oswaldo, don't call me Oswald. Ground ball to third. That retires the side. So after 1.5, the Yankees lead 1-0. Here's Brent Rooker. And here's the pitch. Deep fly ball to left. Not too deep, or maybe deep. Sometimes I can't judge it. That's a home run. And the Athletics draw even 1-1. Here's J.J. Bleday. Say hey, Bleday. He strikes out on a 2-2 pitch. One away. Here's the Chandelier. Ground ball up the middle. It gets through. And he gets his single. Shea Langoliers. All right, here we go. Gio Urshela, former Yankee. Pop up. Caught by Bleday. 2 men away. Here's Schumann. Max Schumann. He struck him out. That was Mad Max. Top of the third. Jazzy J. Chisholm Jr. to the plate. The pitch. Slow roller to third. Picked up, but can't be handled. Urshela did not have a play on that. Jason Dominguez, runner on first. He walks. Runners on first and second. Now here's Cody Bellinger. Ground ball up the middle. Handled by the shortstop. Throw to second. One away. Here comes the judge. All rise. He strikes out. Judge may be seated. 2 men away. Here's Goldilocks Goldschmidt. That's going to be a base hit. Will the runner go to third? Nope. I thought he was going to jet all the way to third. Here's Austin Wells. 2 men away. Chance to get an RBI and add to the lead. He strikes out. And now retires the side. Going to the bottom of the third. Yankees lead 2-1. Here's Max Muncy. Pop up. Going back to get it. And it goes over his head. That's going to be a double. Wait. Oh, I thought he was going to get him. All right. Well, Grisham, I don't know if he read the ball off the bat and didn't get enough time to get over there, but nevertheless, there's a runner on second and Ruiz to the plate. That may score a run, and it will. The Athletics tie the game. This is going to be another exciting one. I can tell. He struck him out. Here's Kurtz. He struck out. Ground ball to short. And that retires the side. We're through 3. We're all knotted up at 2, and here's Anthony Volpe. Deep fly ball to left. That ball is gone. Anthony Volpe, touch him all. You've just gone yard, and the Yankees go back on top 3-2. This is going to be a brawl, ladies and gentlemen, back and forth. Here's Trent Grisham. That's a ground ball. 1 man away, and here's Oswaldo Cabrera. He's batting .211 on the season with 13 RBIs. And he walks on a 3-0 pitch. Here's Jazzy J. Chisholm. Fly ball. Caught by Blade. 2 men away. Here's Jason Dominguez. That's another pop-up, and that's caught by Blade. He's been busy out there. That retires the side. Bottom of the 4th. And Blade made the last out, and he comes to the plate. Little pop-up in the infield. In to get it is the shortstop. 1 man away. That was Volpe. Here's the chandelier. Shea Langoliers. Ground ball. 2 men away. Here's Gio Urshela. That was 3 up and 3 down. Top of the 5th. Here's Belly Laugh Bellinger. He's Belly Laugh because we're leading. If we were trailing, he'd be Belly Ache Bellinger. If there's no score or a tie, his name is just Bellinger. Here comes the judge. All rise. Judge with 11 home runs on the season, .230 average, 23 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Judge. That was a ground ball, not handled by the shortstop Schumann, and Judge is at first base. All right, 1 man away. Goldilocks Goldschmidt. That's going to land down for a hit. Judge going to 3rd. Runners on 1st and 3rd. The Yankees are threatening here in the top of the 5th to add some runs. Here's Mustache. That's a deep fly ball. Gone. Touch 'em all, Austin Wells. You've just gone yard, and the New York Yankees now lead 6-2. As we all know, no lead is safe when you're playing a baseball simulation game. Anthony Volpe, hopefully we can keep this lead. And Volpe gets tagged. Took one for the team. I believe when you're playing in manager mode, where you actually can choose the pitch, I think you can hit them. You can actually choose to hit the batter. All right, Trent Grisham. And there's actually fights. If you hit the batter, and you hit a few, the guy can charge the mound. So I thought that's cool. Also, if you're the batter and you get hit, you get the option to charge the mound. All right, here's Trent Grisham. Runner goes. Strike. Safe. Thought that was a throw him out, strike him out. 2 men away for Don't Call Me Oswald Cabrera. Here's Oswaldo. Where's Waldo? He's getting a base hit. That's where Waldo is. Throw to home. Nope, he got cut off. Yankees lead 7-2. Jazzy J. Chisholm Jr. batting a .277 average with 7 home runs and 23 RBIs. Here's the pitch. He can get another one. Another RBI, that is. He's not going to get one here. That retires the side. But not before the Yankees take a 7-2 lead. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Schumann. Shortstop Schumann. He walks on a 3-0 pitch. Where's Schmidt? He's getting dangerously close to his energy stamina level. That's a deep fly ball to right field. And that's a home run. Athletics get closer, 7-4. I said it before. No lead is safe when you're playing a PC simulation game. Here's Ruiz. That's the first out of the inning. And here's Lawrence Butler. Who got a base hit? Who did that one? The Butler did it. Here's Nicholas Kurtz. Easy out. And Rooker. Fly ball to right. Going deep, going back. And the A's has come back to within 1. Here's Blade. That retires the side. We're through 5. 7-6 Yankees. Jason Dominguez to the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a base hit, and Dominguez will be on first base. Here's Belly Laugh Bellinger. Belly Laugh strikes out. Here comes the judge. All rise. And the judge may be seated. 2 men away. Here's Goldschmidt. And that's caught. 7-6, the score remains. Here's the chandelier. That's a deep fly ball to left. And the A's have chipped away at this lead. It is now 7-7. Gio Urshela coming to the plate. Ground ball. Easy out, 1 away. Schumann. Another ground ball. This one to third. 2 men away. I forgot to mention that Yarbrough is pitching for the Yankees. Here's Max Muncy. He struck him out. That retires the side. And here's Otanes, Michael Otanes. Tons of fun tennis. All right, Austin Wells, top of the 7th. We've got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. He's a ground ball. 1 man out. Anthony Volpe. He strikes out. And Trent Grisham. That's deep to right. Gone. Goodbye, Trent. Touch 'em all, Trent. You've just gone yard, and you've just put the Yankees back on top with an 8-7 lead. Here's Cabrera, 2 men away. That was a 2-out home run. That retires the side. Going to the bottom of the 7th. All right, Yarbrough, you need to hold these guys. Fly ball to left, 1 man away. Here's the Butler. Deep fly ball to center. That's off the wall. That could be a triple. And it is 1 man away. Here's Kurtz. That's going to score a run, and we're tied up yet again. Here's Brent Rooker. He walks. Hamilton into pitch, or I guess he was already in there. There's a base hit. That's going to score a run. And the A's now are leading 9-8. And here's the chandelier. That's a fly ball out. And here's Urshela. Here's the pitch. That looks like it's going to drop in to score a run. And the A's are now winning 10-8. I may have to look for some bullpen help here. All right. Schumann, little dribbler in front of the catcher. That retires the side. So we're going to the top of the eighth. The Yankees now trail 10-8. Here's Jazzy J. Chisholm. There's a base hit down the line for Chisholm. Is it enough for him to get to second? He's getting there. He's chugging. He makes it to second. All right, here's Jason Dominguez with a chance for an RBI to get close. He strikes out, 1 man away. Here's Bellyache Bellinger. His nickname is Bellyache because we are trailing. Ground ball to second. Chisholm advances to third base. Here comes the judge. All rise. We're hoping for a blast right here. And judge, you may be seated. Going to the bottom of the eighth, the Yankees are trailing 10-8. Here's Max Muncy. 1 man away. Ruiz. That's a pop-up and an out. 2 men away. Here's Butler. Who made it? Who made the third out in the eighth? The Butler did it. All right. This is it. This is the last inning. All Yankee fans, cross your fingers. Let's hope for a comeback. Goldschmidt, the throw by Miller. Little pop-up into, who gets it? The third baseman gets it. 1 man away. Got 2 outs left. We got to make something happen here. Struck him out, 2 men away. Doesn't look good. Anthony Volpe. That's going into the gap. He's going to make it to second. And Trent Grisham to the plate. With 2 men out, 1 man on. We can still get a blast and tie this game. Not going to happen, though. The A's win 10-8. Let's see who the player of the game is. That would be Brent Rooker. There's the box scores for those of you who want to pause and check out. Wait, let me go down a little more. There we go. There you can see the line scores for New York and the line scores for the A's. And there you have some more details of the game. You can pause the video there and check that out. And those are the game notes. Attendance was 12,000. It was clear skies. It was 72. We're going to leave the game. So we're tied. We're 1-1 with this series. We need to win the next one to get the series. Finished today. Doesn't look like I have any mail in my office. Nothing going there, and we're going to check the standings. I just like to bring these down a little bit. There we go. You can pause the video there. On the American League side, you got the Yankees, Royals, Astros. On the National League side, you've got the Braves, Cubs, and Dodgers. American League wild card, you've got the Astros, the Blue Jays, and the Rangers. And on the National League side, you've got the Phillies, the Mets, and the Giants. Those are the standings. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this game. I love having company when I'm playing these games. And you guys are in the stands watching me play this game. I really appreciate it. And the date of this game is May 11th. So we've got a ways to go. And hopefully we can make it. I think we have a good chance of making the playoffs, but hey, you have to stay tuned to find out and join me on this journey through the season. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hope to see you on the next video.